Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a DC character spotlight on Nina Dowd, aka the Mighty Endowed. Now, for those of you who have never heard of this villain, it is because she was introduced in September of 1998, and she was taken off in January 1999. She's definitely one of the most controversial villains they've ever had to face, specifically the Young Justice, and we're going to find out why. So please sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So Nina Dowd is a mousy scientist that was transformed by new god tech. That's the basics of her whole thing. So Professor Dowd was directing an excavation to find possible relics of an ancient civilization when one of her assistants discovered a car wheel-like artifact buried in the ground. She eagerly went to inspect this find, and her coworkers were afraid it'd be too dangerous and warned her not to touch it. But she thought it was nonsense and laid her hand on the artifact. There was a blaze of light, and when she instantly was sealed inside of a crystal cocoon. Her assistants called DOE in order to deal with the event. Soon, the Young Justice team at the time was Robin, Superboy, Impulse, and Red Tornado arrived and offered assist the DEO, in the investigation. Impulse managed to crack the cocoon, and from it emerged Professor Dowd, transformed into the Mighty Endowed. They barely got a chance to fight before Dowd's upper body weight caused her to fall over and unable to stand, which she was taken into DEO custody. So, we're going to talk about her powers and abilities. So she has new god physiology. So thanks to the genetic augmentation she was subject to through a defense mechanism built in the super cycle via new god technology, she promptly gained superhuman abilities on par with those native of both New Genesis and Apocalypse, both of which are basically the gods, making her the first human to be fully transformed into a new god. Now, her other power is hypnosis. As the Mighty Endowed, she possesses a unique superhuman ability tied to her namesake. Thanks to the genetic tampering, her bust size has increased to ridiculous proportions and made the source of her secondary abilities. She seems to be able to emit a hypnotic light from her breasts, enchanting anyone who stares at them for too long and making them into her willing puppet. Her hypnotic effects appears to be absolute and only wears off once the new minion is far enough away from the light or rendered unconscious. The light can also be projected as a blinding strobe to disorient her opponents. And obviously she has archaeology in her blood because of what she's done. She has restricted mobility due to the massive size and weight of her breasts. She's unable to stand or walk on her own, forcing her to rely on others to help her. Now, this character has never been shown fully. There's always been some sort of cloud or smoke around her chest, so nobody could actually see the size of her bust. But the real question is, why are we talking about this if this character was taken off as soon as she was introduced? Well, the Young Justice, or the new Young Justice, I should say, had to face this mighty foe once again. Apparently, a lot of their villains from their past and even past members are being brought back in some sort of issue. Whether it's a sort of dimensional breach or whatever, they're not quite sure what's going on, but they're having to fight some characters that they've had to fight in the past. And the Mighty Endowed is just one of many. So she's made her comic book debut, or re-debut, I should say, and she was taken out almost as easy as she was taken out the first time. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a character that you're glad isn't a part of it anymore? Are you excited to see what goes on? You know, what else do we going to see with this particular character? Are we going to see anything at all? We'll have to wait and see. That being said, you know, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. And as always, if there is a specific character from DC or Marvel or anime that you would like me to do, please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.